Okay, so following on from the initial video, we are trying to cut these to length so that they're not too long to send or upload. The next point I was going to come to is underneath your front bench seat. So we've gone down the kitchen worktops, we've gone through all the appliances there, we've seen how they work and obviously seen them working too, which is great. We're going to focus underneath here now, so if I remove this cushion ever so quickly, just like so, you can then gain access to underneath, which you've got storage, which is good. And we've also got the main fuse board. So on the right hand side, just like at home, you've got your RCD and your MCBs for your 230 volt stuff, and on the left you've got all your individual fuses, which are labelled above to tell you exactly which does what. So if anything, the fuse blows, we can check what circuit it's on and replace it accordingly. We also have a couple of switches here, so if you want your heating and hot water to work on electric, we need that switched in. If we need the charger on, we can turn that button on and off. And this light here, to be fair, it's more for when people add things to the vehicle. We can tell if they've done the wiring correctly because this will pick up on it for us. It's a very smart system. Looking at it, your charger, yeah, battery charger's just down here, so try not to knock this. I know it's good storage, but try not to knock it too much. Obviously the delicate bits of kit with it, a lot of electricals in them, so we want to try and preserve the life of them for as long as possible. Your seat belts can tuck away nicely and sit just under here. There's a nice little recess for them, so you can have them tucked away, out of sight, out of mind. And to be honest, the same goes for the top ones. We can actually tuck these belts behind these cushions, but for the sake of having them on show so you can see them, we'll always put them to the front so we know that they're there. If you'd like to follow me now, I'm just going to take you into the bathroom. You have to walk past me, guys, to get in. We're just going to show you, obviously, water purging through that shower head, your toilet flush and everything else. So to get access to the basin unit, we need to drop this down, swivel the tap round, and then straight away we'll get some water pumping through there nicely. Hot side and cold side, it's coming through nice. See if it's getting warmer yet. Yeah, tell you what, that's pretty quick. That's quite hot, that is. Not quite steaming temperature yet. You won't make a brew with it, but it's nice and warm. Next up is a shower head. Get some nice pressure through there, look. Hot side, and then twist it round to the cold side. Now the one tip I'll give you with your shower head and any things like shampoos, conditioners and things like that, don't leave them high level. Either put them in the cupboard or lay them nicely on the floor. If we're travelling, we don't want the shower head to fall out, big heavy bottles falling out and damaging any of this shower tray at the bottom. Next to that then we've got the toilet. So to flush, as you can imagine, we'll just click the flush button. To open that black hatch at the bottom, we twist this lever around, and that's now in that cassette that we showed you on the first video. You've got a little light here to tell you when your cassette's full, and obviously another light just next to it to tell you when your flush is empty for your water tank. The light switch does have a pull cord in the corner, and we have this rail that runs all the way around, obviously to keep things tidy so we're not wiping everything down afterwards. That's all shut now. So if we're going to lay down for the night, you know, we've had a day out, we want to get ourselves to bed, we've got a little catch here, we just need to pull around, and then basically this edge there, that comes out, we keep that board at the back, we take that, pull it all the way down, and we have to hook this right over the very end, just there. Once that's in, quite literally, what we do is we take this cushion, pull it together, and these two cushions sit in the back. Now because this has a raised edge, some people do find it better having this cushion on the outside, so the lifted edge is on the outside wall, or if you keep it in the middle, it makes two nice, you know, areas if you like. But it's completely up to you how you configure it. Personally, my favourite is swapping them over, putting this to the outside wall, putting that edge to that outside wall, and it makes a nice cradle in the middle. Now to put this away, I'm just going to lift this cushion up. What we're going to do, I'm just going to pull that board backwards, lifting it out of the slot. It does make life a lot easier. Lift that out, lift this over, retract that back nicely just to there, to which then we can place the board back in, which is going to make a solid base then when we want to use this as a seat, just like so. Now we are going to do another video, so in the next video we're going to do drain off points. So you've got a fresh water tank to drain, a wastewater tank and a boiler to drain to winterise the vehicle, and we're also going to go outside and show you that awning coming out as well. But overall I would say that is a fair description and a fair way of getting about your motorhome, showing you each individual bit working. Probably another thing to point out, as guys doing now, is the overcab bed. You have a nice ladder to step you up into there, which quite literally we bring it down, we hook onto here, And then obviously it gives you nice access up top. You've got reading lights up here as well, opening windows, and a drawer curtain for privacy that you can pull across. Obviously for tall people like Guy and myself, it comes in a lot of handy that we can lift that up. Again, it just gives people like myself a lot more access to the cab, much easier without banging their head. Just down at the front as well, just to let you know, you've got your thermal screen covers there. The TV's in the wardrobe with the tables that pop up. And that's about it internally. Obviously in your cab it's very normal, cab air conditioning, radio, map reader at the front. For your cab blinds themselves, so although your thermal screen covers sit on these press studs here, you just pinch and pull, and then they've got a little strip in the middle that's made out of a magnet, which will magnetically connect to your alternate side. To put them away, what we'll do, you quite literally just push it in till you hear that click, and there's 2 pins that extend into this segment here. So that's it. We'll continue with another video now, but thanks for watching.